know that's like there's something illegal about that.
What?
What you just did there.
What's legal about it? She's your queen to be. Do you know what? I'll tell you something, Johnny. You've got to be or have the biggest set of chocolate balls. Can I say that?
You've said it now.
Right.
Why?
Mate, I swear, I love it. No, I'm feeling it. Johnny, I swear.
I'm a Yorkshireman.
I
wear what
I love that. That's when you know man don't give a fuck.
I don't. Why does everybody take the mickey out of my feet? Listen, I can walk on fire with these things, you know.
All right, we like that. Been a bit elusive lately, ain't you?
You know, that's how it is, man. Summer's come.
Where's this money we're going to give to charity? Have you got it on you? Or are you going to name drop me on Sky tomorrow?
On Friday, on Saturday.
You can't do it.
On Saturday.
You ain't got that power to do it.
What? Come on, I'm
just KUGAN.
Trust me. Oh, I'll do it Saturday. Trust me. Watch this. I'll do it Saturday. I bet you I'll drop your name in Saturday.
I bet you don't.
All right, Saturday.
I know you won't anyway.
Is there anything in particular? Do you want me to put any letters around your name?
You could just say like, yeah, I was talking to KUGAN CASSIUS earlier on. That's it.
No problem.
And he said.
No problem.
She said.
Oh, and I'm gonna make some shit up.
All right.
So I was speaking to KUGAN CASSIUS earlier on, and he said Parker's gonna knock Dylan White out. I couldn't believe it. And then you were bubbling because you know Dylan will come chasing you down to hunt you down. So yeah, all right.
Do you know the problem with what you've just said?
What?
The problem is you've started the sentence saying that I'm going to make shit up, and I've got that on camera. So we're good. Whose fault is this fight not happening? Why, Joshua and Deontay Wilder?
It's not a fighter's. I think.
Is it his fault?
No, it's a business side of this game, and unfortunately, you know that's. You speak to both fighters, they want it heavily. You know, sometimes this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Wilder's wanting. Is it 50-50 split? Is that right? If that's right, I'm thinking, well, really, you don't. AJ's the one that pulls a big dough in. You know, if you want to fight, take a cut. I don't know if that's true or false. But what I do know is I know Wilder wants to fight. I know AJ wants to fight. That's one thing I do know. So it's the politics of the game. That's the only reason why this hasn't happened. It will happen as long as both fighters keep winning. But that's the only reason why it stopped.
Can you see the fight happening April 13th where the date has been set?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
But there's a lot to happen. I mean, there's a long time till then.
No, well, first of all, AJ has to get through his next fight. Everybody's leapfrogging that, forgetting about that. He's got to get through his next fight, which isn't an easy fight. And so is Wilder. Things happen in this game where people look beyond, and all of a sudden there's a little pothole, and all of a sudden it doesn't happen. So let these guys get through the next fight. I can see AJ fighting once, maybe twice. Before he fights in April against Wilder, is what I'm thinking, and the same with Wilder.
Let's come on to this fight here. It's an interesting fight, and I've said before that I wasn't sure why Dylan White was really taking this fight when he didn't need to.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It reminds me of Joe Frazier. It reminds me of an old Joe Frazier. He just wants to fight. And he doesn't give a shit. He didn't need to take this fight. He's number one. The only person that benefits more out of this fight is Parker, because he gets Parker back in the mix again if he wins. That's what he does. It doesn't make any difference to Dylan's position.
No, that's what I thought. That's exactly what you were just saying now. That's why I said it's a bit of an unnecessary risk.
Yeah, but the thing is, it shows the confidence of a man. And this is what true heavyweight fighting is. I don't care who's number one, who's number two, who is in what governing body. I want to fight it. So Dylan has said, you know what? That's exactly what he's done. I don't care what the situation is. Let me fight him. I want to fight. And so for Dylan, you've got to respect him. And you see how the public opinion has changed around about Dylan, because now people are really rooting for this guy. You know, because they say that's who he is. There's no airs and graces about him. He's just saying, look, I want to get in there. Don't be surprised if he actually did a better job with Parker than AJ did.
That's the question. Does he stop him? What Joshua can do.
That's what I'm saying. But stars make fights, so that's why when AJ boxed him, AJ knew what to do to subdue and suffocate what he had. For White has to draw this man into a fight, draw him into toe to toe. I think he'll come from behind to eventually creep up on him and catch him. But Parker's got to stay disciplined and smart and use speed, use movement. But I think bar Joshua, I think White is one of the most live opponents Parker's boxed. Live opponents. And that's why I think it's a big shout. Down in the Southern Hemisphere, Parker's like Joshua. He's a big deal. He's a rich man. You know, then you get out into the real world and you think, all right, then. Now you're exposed to the elements.
I mean, just coming back to Joshua Povetkin, I mean, it was interesting. So I saw someone tweet the other day and it reminded me when Wilder was meant to fight Povetkin, people were like, oh, we'll see what Wilder's about now because Povetkin's the first real opponent he would have faced. But now Joshua's fighting him probably, a year and a half on. Are people being too dismissive of Povetkin?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're making a mistake of being so dismissive. I'm thinking, don't do that. Because this guy's a handful. This guy's dangerous. This guy's got pedigree. This guy can fight. You know, there's one loss. It's to Vladimir. He knows what he's doing. He's got the experience. All right, he's a little bit older than, a lot older than AJ. But this is just as dangerous for AJ as it was for Wilder when Wilder's going to fight him. So that's what I'm saying. Let's not all get giddy and gassed about him possibly fighting Wilder next or XYZ next. This could be a could be his toughest fight outside the Vladimir fight.
USYK. Box.
Badass.
Brilliant.
Badass.
Predicted
he'd win the tournament from the off.
They love you in Moscow, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Bang him!
I was in Moscow and all the Russian people coming up to me going, yeah, where's that Adam Smith? Johnny Nelson, where is he?
I get that in America. Where's KUGAN?
But they're talking about me. Can you see the BELLEW fight happening?
I'll tell you one thing. If it does happen, I'm going to go with Tony Bellew because Tony Bellew.
This is what people like, Johnny.
Tony Bellew is the most astute, active fighter of the fight game at this moment in time. So if he's taking this fight, he's a season way of beating USYK. I think USYK's the baddest. I tipped him to win this tournament from the off. So if Tony Bellew says, I want this fight, he knows there's a way to beat USYK. And I won't doubt him. I've doubted him once or twice before. He knows the fight game. If this fight happens, I'm telling you now, Tony Bellew knows there's a way to fight him. He's not going to go in there to make up the numbers. He knows there's a way to beat USYK. For me,
so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to Westfield for this Matchroom Boxing Open workout ahead of Saturday night's bill at the O2 and live on Sky Sports box office. Officially, we get underway this evening at 5 o'clock. Frank Buglioni just putting in a bit of extra
that one of those
work
Chinese kung fu films, isn't it?
On Saturday night. The bill, of course, topped by Dillian Whyte against Joseph Parker
on
for WBC Silver
one of them.
and WBO International.
If you want to win,
and an eliminator with the WBO.
Hashtag the interview chocolate balls. Hashtag chocolate balls.
Could be in line.
Yeah, do it then.
To rematch.
You give one away.
I'll give one away.
Joshua.
Left or right.
You got to pick one.
Fights to Derek Chisora up against Carlos
We'll have to catch up
two former world title challengers.